I'm this is Margaret in Windsor, and this is tape 2, and I'm just going to pick up and hope I'm picking up so you can relate to it, okay? I'm going to go back. This is where Angela Queen was the one I met up on the trail. When I'd run up there, I just put this tape up, so I hope you can connect it. Anyway, I came back from Scott Hill because so much was done to me there. They never meant for me to stay. It's the playing of the patterns that are done that people have been programmed in, like Scott Peterson, okay, that's on death row out there, and Amber Fry, and Connor was the unborn child, as in, well, where does Connor fit in? I'll let you try that one on for size. It's the government here that's doing it. I'll go ahead and, I've said that. It's mind control in mass, and it's the Bible. The chip, they're talking about chipping in the Bible. I never thought I had anything to do with the book or any of it. I didn't remember, couldn't verbalize being kidnapped. My father, I was just 2 years old. I do remember a lot, and I know there's people that try to discredit me on it. I did remember if I have to prove everything, and I can't even get an attorney to help me. There is one member of the family who did come clean on it. Thank goodness. It gave me the pictures of that family that I've put up in the past. So now let me get back to this without using up another video here. I'm invited out to Angela Queen's on Mountain Pass Road, 2 blocks or maybe 3 at the most down from the Crawfords, as in Crawford, Texas, where the Bushes lived. Okay, she invites me out for Christmas, and I find out that they were furnished a home. This is how high powered, and it gets even worse than this. They left their home in North Carolina. Charlotte? I'm trying to keep it straight. I don't want to say something. It was in North Carolina, I know. At this time, they had been over here, I think, 2 years. I'm guessing. I think it was 2 years, best I can remember. They hadn't sold that home. And one of the kids, I think, or she might have told me how much the payments were. This home, they were allowed to have it and sign for it to be theirs. I guess make payments. I don't know. It was beautiful, beautiful. Home. And the lot, my God, across from National Forest, the Appalachian Trail. So now then, where I had gone up and down and starved and frozen all those years, Queen of England, that's who I am. So I find out then I'd met her, and I put that on the other tape. And it shocked me when she said her last name was Queen. Now then, I'm just going to cut to the chase and go to this. Her 2 biological children, their names doesn't mean anything to me, but she had adopted 2 children. They were biological sisters. Now listen to this. I just found their names. I'd written it down. I told us the other day, if I can see. Oh God, everything is just horrific. I'm so tired. Oh, okay. I couldn't believe it when I found this out. Okay, her name was Angela Queen, the mother. Mountain Pass, and I've forgotten her husband's name. And I won't get into all this other. I'm sitting here in Troutville. I'm in Salem, not far from where they live. Believe me, it's not fun telling all this. And they really did it, and sitting here, and I'm the one that gets the brunt of it. Okay. It was 3 years ago when I met her now, and the Scott Hill thing, and then back, and then I'm not going to fast forward to 3 years later, this past June, on the same day I moved out there 3 years ago, they called me, and I needed a place to go. I believed them. I went out there, and it's a disaster. So they really shut me down now. I couldn't get a HUD now. I can't get it into court, or I could sue the what good is it now? I'm so old. I've missed all this time with my children, my mom and dad, and my life has certainly, absolutely, and my children's been a living hell. So here was the deal, though. The 2 daughters that were biological that she and her husband adopted were named Amber, as in Amber Fry, or Amber Alert, as the children that were kidnapped. And part of that was done, the Amber Alert arose from children being kidnapped by people who were programmed to do it. And I could get into some of those. One of them was on Dr. Fields, not one word of this about her being kidnapped and held in a house where there was two others, I believe. Oh, their names would fit into it if it's ever put up there. I don't tell it unless... Okay, but anyway, the name of the two biological daughters that she had adopted, one was Amber Rose Castle-Queen. It got me when I found out the two daughters before they were adopted by Ms. Queen was Castle. Okay, Queen lives in the castle. Well, this Queen didn't. I'm running up 3 blocks from there on Mountain Pass Road, almost at their house. That's where I lived, up on the Appalachian Trail, and starved and froze. Now then, so one's named Amber Rose Castle-Queen. The other one is Samantha. And I don't have her other name. I'm sure she's got a second name. She was a sister to Amber Rose. Now, her name is Samantha. And Samantha fits in, as I've tried to tell, the Meghan Markle that married supposedly Harry. Her half-sister's named Samantha. And people like to discredit me and, oh, boo-hoo, this isn't going on. It's not like this. She just made all this up, and I'm making nothing but by putting this up, but being scared to death somebody's going to knock on my door. I don't eat except the last couple of months some people were nice, and I ate a little. Well, I ate pretty good. I won't, better than I had in a long, long time, let me tell you. These people have lived good in that house, driven cars. They have people out, parties, eat. They go to church every Sunday. Oh, yeah. Now then, really nice church, too. Okay, now, Samantha has to do, and it was used in some other stuff, and the only reason I'm saying laugh is to get me through this. My sense of humor is all that's gotten me through it, believe me. And they're living good. And I could go in some other stuff they did, who her husband went to work for, that it is so unbelievable to get people to do things and stand there looking at me like they're doing me a favor when they know what they're doing is illegal and being horrifying to me. Anyway, I have to leave out. You can't tell it and get it up on one video or of 50, I don't guess. Anyway, I met her 2 adopted daughters, and I've told you their name. And Samantha was the Samantha Castle-Queen. Their name, their biological sisters, was Castle, and then Angela's last name's Queen. She adopted them. Oh, God. So Samantha is connected, and I've put this up to the name Meghan Markle. They're illegal. I'm not even sure that's Harry. And I'm not sure she's not in on this. I don't know. Meghan Markle. By the way, Meghan is kind of for Margaret. My name's Margaret Ann Windsor, Victoria II, the real monarch, thus the Queen name and all that. Oh, if I can keep this straight. Don't think I can. I think I'm going to get lost in. This is how I do it. I try to laugh at it and make a joke. Okay, Meghan Markle's father is white, and her mother's well, God, I can't even say it. They'll sure get me now. You have to edit it. You can't say she's a black lady. I'm a white lady. I can't. It's okay to call me a white lady, or God, I've been called everything in the book. But you don't dare. You got to edit it. You got to say she's I'm going to stop. I'm tired. I haven't committed the crimes, and so help me God, this is the weirdest life you could ever live. Anyway, her mother's black lady. Her father's white. And Samantha's half-sister is, Megan's half-sister's name's Samantha. I don't know if the brother's name fits into it or not. But her father worked for Married with Children, which is Peggy Bundy. Okay, Peggy's the name of the twin that they murdered, and they put me there and gave me the name Peggy. And yes, my name's Margaret. It's not Peggy. Peggy's a nickname for Margaret, just like Megan is really, I think, Margaret. So you're following me on this twisted. And so anyway, Meghan Markle grew up on the set. Really, there's some other things connected to the lady who played the part of Peggy Bundy and her husband when they came to Roanoke some years prior. So I can't even get into all of it, but it's the name game that connects it and the timing and all that. So the what else is here? The one thing I wanted to mention was uh, I caught on to what, well, there's some bad things that happened, really was, that I'm not going to put up here again. But anyway, Angela Queen, the mother that I first met on the trail when they had, I've just put it up here, these two videos. She come, well, I knew some things she'd taken my, well, no, she hadn't taken the phone, the last one. She got a hold of two of them. The pink phone. Oh God, what? How sick! And to go to church on Sunday. I mean, you can't beat her to the door. Some of these people. I got another one I can tell you about too. Oh wow, she's just as bad. Oh, excuse me, I better not. I might have their children coming after me for telling the truth. This is some life to live. Now, where was it? It was Easter. So this would have been Easter, what, 2 years ago? Seems like it's longer than that. Anyway, she showed up at the motel I was living at, and it was the Saturday before Easter. Am I correct there? It was on a Saturday, so it had to be before Easter. So she brought me an Easter lily. I thought well, I'm so easy to think, well, maybe there's some nice in her somewhere. She gave it to me. My phone was on the bed. I didn't know she was coming. She grabbed my phone, walked away with it. What do I do? Tackle her and get my phone back? Before I could get it back, she had done something to it. Her son is a computer expert. He's in college at Liberty University, Falwell University in Lynchburg. So I don't know if he taught her the tricks of the trade, but my phone was ruined. And thus this little phone I've got now, a little cheapy. Well, the other one wasn't all that expensive, but it was a good one, and it had all my stuff on it. That's two she got too. The little pink one. Anyway, I've done the best I could telling it, and maybe the world will have to see all this and know that it's true. And I'm going to leave it there. I think that was all I was going to put up. And people get mad at me for putting up the truth. So help me God.